And I get it that she has 10 kids, but every single meal this lady made, I just went down the rabbit hole. Every single meal this lady makes, she puts 10 pounds of sugar in it. Sugar in black eyed peas.
This little note from such and such stating that I did this and I did that, and the picture that I seen was angry with my children all day long, but I never put my hands on them. It's like I told the CPS worker when they got involved. When they first got involved, I don't touch my children. All I do is yell at them. Yes, I yell at my kids. I'm supposed to yell at them. I don't touch them. I don't whip them with nothing like this.
Hey y'all, welcome back to the video. In today's video, we're getting into Miss Shanika Grant. She is a lady that has 10 kids, kind of really don't want to work too much. A lot of people be getting on her head because she puts so much sugar in her kids' food, and it's like rage bait, rage bait, rage bait. But it's like, it's one thing to do rage bait, but you're going to ruin your kids' lives and possibly give them early diabetes because you want to get a couple views. That's crazy. People also feel like it's something sexually going on with those kids because one time when Shanika was on live, her son pulled out his private parts, like on live, just out in the middle of the room. Like, that's something that he normally does, and a lot of people was concerned about that. She was allegedly messing with a married man, but she's like, no, I was not messing with a married man. That married man, that was my man first. Like, I mean, he might have got married a little later, but that was my man first. I am no side chick. She has 10 kids, has so many kids, but is online asking people to give her money, you know, for her kids. And it's like, if you got 10 kids, you need to be asking nobody for money for your kids, because it's like, I'm sorry, after that 3, that's a choice that you wanted to have all them kids, and you should be able to afford all them kids, you and your man alone, not asking for help from other people. One of her sons are really acting out, and it's like she really has no control over them, but I can see how that can easily happen because you do have 10 kids. I'm sorry. I feel like if you have over 3 or 4 kids, you cannot properly be taking care of all of them. Like, a lot of stuff is going to go unnoticed because you can't give a lot of attention to 10 kids. Just not going to happen. But anyway, we got a lot to unpack, so let me do my disclaimer so we can get right into the video. But first, I need everyone to stop what y'all doing. Please give me a like. Please give me a comment so YouTube can really push out this video in the YouTube algorithm. Thank you guys. Disclaimer, everything in this video is alleged. Everything in this video is a personal opinion, strictly for entertainment. This video is protected under fair use. I don't know these people personally, so this is not a personal attack, and I didn't make this video to talk down on anyone. I just give my authentic opinion with no ill intent. If you are offended by anything in this video, I am not responsible for your emotions. I just make great videos with full backgrounds of celebrities, influencers, and related TV stars. This is not T-Page, but I do kiki with my internet homies, so let's get into it.
well, like I just said, I was going live and I was doing what I normally do, play my music. My kids do what they do behind my back, and if Elijah lift his shirt up and show his dick, well, that does not mean sex going on in the house. So that's sick and nasty for somebody to even call up there to even say anything like that. Abuse. How can you come up with allegations like that?
The guts to call and say something like that.
Yeah, like, how can you call up there and be like, oh, sex? How can you say that? You see somebody having sex on camera or something, or you going through something to put it on somebody else's child?
Enjoy being live with people. With Elijah behind my back pulling out his pee on live, that's not my fault. That's what he did. That's what he did. I don't care about all that either because he's a child. And for 3, people take what you got on your live back to the app.
Isaiah said he made me pull my diaper down. I said, what? So he didn't change you? He said no. So I told his ass about that. But what Kira's saying, I'm gonna get on him about that. I cannot let that slide. Kids gonna be kids, but you don't do stuff like that. No, ma'am.
Now, her son was taking out her home, and just like the other TikTok mamas, of course, you know, the viewers definitely do be calling CPS on them. I'm not gonna lie, in the future, I feel like maybe these family channels or these, whatever they call them, mad mamas or bad mamas, I feel like in the future, you either gonna have to stop showing your kids because it's like, it's way too many of them that CPS be getting called on. But that's why I say, and I always have felt like this, like, if you having 7, 8, 9, 10 kids, you're not able to properly care for all them kids and show equal love to all of them kids. So yes, they are going to act bad.
Is Papa coming back to stay with me? Everybody asks this question. Let me tell y'all, eye contact. I'm looking in the camera when I say this about Papa, okay? I love my son to death, do his part. I always say that about all my kids. Papa cannot come back and stay with me until he get himself physically examined, meaning drug test is done before he come in the household. He has to be physically ready to go to school, because if he can't go to school, then DSS will be back in this house. If he on drugs, DSS will come back. So he fully cannot come back until he fully is clean. But you're working on that. He got his appointment tomorrow. We go to counseling together. They don't want us to have cameras in there, so I can't take the camera in there when we do counseling. We did counseling last week. We do counseling this week, which is tomorrow at 3. I wish I could show y'all that, but we can't. So No, he cannot come back until we done with counseling. He get his drug treatments done. Basically, get his drug tests every 2 to 3 months. He has to get that done. And he has to go to school, because if he come back, he don't want to go to school, then DSS get back involved, and then everybody else get taken out of the household. You can't let one spoiled apple spoil the whole bunch.
A lot of Shanika's viewers also feel like she's not a good mom, and to the extent of like what she feeds her kids. You know, what you feed your kids definitely can play a big part in their life. Like, you know, children can get diabetes. You can make your children fat, like way overweight, which of course is not good to be overweight health wise, but also they're gonna get picked on in school. And it looked like she about to give her children early diabetes. So physical health issues and mental health issues. The only good thing is, I would say, at least she got most of her kids all in the same home. And she got a home for her kids, and they don't look like they homeless. But I do think she needs to get it together, because she has a lot of kids. So, like, you have 10 kids that's looking up to you to be, you know, their role model. Now, do she like the worst mother in the world besides the sugar thing? No, but she definitely needs to get it together.
I just went down the rabbit hole. Every single meal this lady makes, she puts 10 pounds of sugar in it. Sugar in black eyed peas. Sugar in black eyed peas. And I get it, to each his own. You can do what you want to do. But this lady is putting sugar in everything. She put a gallon of milk with sugar in her macaroni and cheese. She put a pound of sugar in her baked beans. And I get it. We all put sugar in our baked beans. But we don't put like a pound of sugar. This lady is putting sugar in every single home cooked meal she makes for her children. I'm sorry. She's putting sugar in every single home cooked meal she's making for her 10 kids and her new man. And I'm honestly worried, because diabetes is like right around the corner. It's just like 1 cup of sugar away. It's really crazy. Like, the rabbit hole that I went down was crazy.
Shanika's son really gets her a lot of trouble, a lot of heartache, because he be running the streets, he be running from the cops, he don't be coming home, he be doing drugs. And Shanika said it's not her fault. It's not because she has not other kids in her house. It's because of the people that he hang around. But as a mom, you kind of are, I'm not going to say you're not fully responsible, but you definitely have something to do with who they hang around, because of, you know, where you live. And that's not to say that people in good neighborhoods don't have bad people in them, because they do, but it's just less likely. And a child will definitely act out if they don't feel like they're getting enough attention. I'm the middle child, and if you're a middle child, you know what middle syndrome is, and you know how it feels. So I can just imagine if I had 9 other siblings, let alone 2. Now, he is wrong, right? But when somebody acts out, it's normally not for no reason. It's for a reason.
Did you wreck the car, Taquan? What's wrong with you? Now I got lost the fuck because you wrecked the car. The investigator just called and said they see the car on the side of the road wrecked, towed up. What is wrong with you, man? Where you at? To the bathroom? Oh, you Papa get attention at home?
Papa get attention in the world. What do you mean? I thought he run through this house like little kids.
Papa get more attention than anybody in this house. Sometimes he act like a little ass baby, bruh. And Papa can't get his way. Let me give you a prime example how Papa get attention.
Let's put some videos up there.
I got so many videos of Papa.
What you mean? You sleep in my bed with me.
Papa sits there. Papa gets whatever the hell he wants. He gets all the attention like everybody else. Papa asked me 3 times when he came back home, can he go to the skate ring? I took Papa every time he wanted to go to the skate ring. Papa said, Mama, can I go see my girlfriend at the mall? I said, well, now you gotta work and I gotta work. I ain't gonna be able to do it. So if I'm not able to do something, I'm not able to do something. That does not mean you're going to take my car and put boys in there, ride around through the city like you grown. You ride around through the city in Columbia like you grown, right? You riding boys around in my car. Riding around town, you got 2 white boys you riding. Who their name is? Steve and whoever else you riding with. Well, I'm getting my information up and I'm doing everything in my power to get you back in my spot. Car back. If you wreck that car, somebody's in trouble, and it's not going to be you, it's going to be me. If you wreck that car and you got somebody in there, it's going to be on my behalf. You're not understanding what's going on right now. Put your guards down and let's go.
I wouldn't want to be in there with 9 other kids. It's too many, and that is too much. No, for real. I for sure wouldn't want to be in there. Now, I do think it's good to have at least 2 kids. Now, personally, if I had kids, I wouldn't. It would just be 1. But I do think you should have at least 2 so they can have like a little friend to play with. But I'm sorry. I feel like when it starts becoming over 4, that is too much. And most Americans, especially in today's economy, cannot take care of 4+ kids. Shoot, a lot of people, they can't hardly even take care of 1 or 2 because of the job market and just the economy. He was stealing because he didn't have SHIT, and you put him in the hood, so he's a product of his environment. Now, I feel like living in the city ain't bad, but some areas in the hood, like I feel like we have all heard it before, where some people live in a certain place in the hood, and it be like a mom, and both of her children got unalived. Both of her sons, not even children, both of her sons got unalived because they are a product of their environment. They are a product of their neighborhood.
Let me tell y'all this. I talked with their dad, and he said, well, send me some gas and I'll come down. Send you some gas? Nigga, you get paid Tuesday. You make more money than I make. Send you some gas, you need to come on. Ask your girlfriend, wife, or somebody. But that's one thing I want to bring up to y'all. Talking about, well, his wife not going to leave. He not going to leave his wife for Nika. What? Y'all don't know the how. I don't give a fuck know what my baby daddy do. I ain't with that man. I been let go of that man. That man back with whoever he with and doing what he doing. He ain't with nobody. He ain't with his wife. You know what I'm saying? He with his girlfriend like he been for the last 6-7 years or however long they been together. I think about 6 years. Maybe 7. I don't know. But like I said, y'all always bringing up in the comments too, like he ain't gonna leave Nika for his wife. What? He ain't with me. He with his girlfriend. He ain't gonna leave his girlfriend for his wife, or what y'all trying to say? One thing I'm gonna say, I don't know what it's like to be a wife. I don't have a ring on my finger. I never was married. I was in a position of getting married to my kid's father one time, but I decided not to take the ring because I feel like we both was not financial stable or ready to get married, to make that a commitment to death do us part. We were not ready. But I guess he was ready because he wanted to have his cake and eat it too at the same time. I do what I do. He do what he do.
Nika has mommy issues, like a lot of adult children, but she just feel like she has 10 kids, and if she's stressed about the kids, then her mom should be there. And I agree to a certain extent. Sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes her mom should be there. But somebody said, call their father when you need a break. That's true. That's true. But you really got to pay attention. I mean, you don't know this until it happens. Some men are only fathers to their children when they are with the mother. When they are not with their mother, when they not with the mother no more, they could care less about them kids.
At first, she didn't call me on the phone, ask me how I'm doing. She don't even check on her grandkids. When I need a break, when I have a mental breakdown, where are you? You're nowhere to be found. So guess what? Just don't even pick up the phone anymore. Don't call me. When I seen her that time, she was staying in the neighborhood we were staying at. I introduced my kids to her, your grandma, even though it's my mom, and she's, she wasn't around. This is the lady I told y'all that, even though I said what I said about her, y'all still look, still speak to her. My mama just don't do the things that a real mother's supposed to do. And I feel like I'm a real mother, and a lot of y'all bash me for that. Or you like your mom. Or you like, how am I like my mom? Y'all have not seen the things I've been through. Y'all have not walked a mile in my shoe. Like, you got a lot of these mothers out here today that has these children. They grow up, and they don't have a mind of their own because they don't have a mother figure. My kids have a mother figure. Well, they have a full-time mom. And, all I can say is I just hate this lady with a passion because of the fact that you gave me life. The Lord gave you a chance to get the opportunity to have a beautiful daughter here on earth. And you treat me like an outsider.
Now, I do really feel bad for Nika and anyone that has mommy issues or daddy issues, but especially like mother issues, because mothers, they supposed to love you. Like, that's supposed to be your person that really loves you the most. And when your mother acts like is absent, toxic, act like she doesn't like you, act like she hates you, and you question everything about yourself, like, dang, am I really supposed to be here in life? Why would my mother not love me? Is something wrong with me? It can make you feel really low.
And that right there can make me, like I said, I ain't fired or nothing. No, I ain't fired or nothing because she had no reason to fire. She had no reason to fire me. And I had an incident where the first time I started working there, when I got hired, I told them about situation with my children. My kids come first. I said, okay, when I get hired here, I'll let you know I got my kids. Some days I might not be able to come in, whatever. But whatever time you set me, I need hours around the time my kids are in school. So my hours are set when my kids go back to school is already set. And weekends are like every other weekend. It's not every weekend. So it's like weekends can be to where anybody can work those shifts. But if you got me on the schedule for that day to be there, and I get up at 6:30 in the morning, 5:30 in the morning, to do what I need to do to get there, and I'm there on time, and you telling me to get out and yelling at me like I'm a piece of shit, drove me crazy. Because I'm in my mind literally like, Lord, I don't want to say that to this lady. I keep saying to this lady, what are you talking about? You didn't look at the schedule? You didn't look at the schedule? Like, what are you talking about? Like, boy, I tell you, these managers nowadays, these managers ain't got no respect at all. And honestly, I don't like it. I don't like it. I'm gonna look for another job, and they're gonna miss out on a good employee. And like I said, I went over her head and went to talk to the boss, and the boss talked to her, and she's still saying whatever she says goes. It's not like that. Because if there's a lawsuit on somebody's hand or some stuff going on in a job, they're gonna go to the head boss first. Even though she's over everybody, it doesn't matter who she's over. You're gonna respect me as being your employee, and you're gonna respect boundaries, because I don't sit there and I never cuss this lady or nothing.
All right, y'all, let me know what you guys think about the video. Have you ever heard of Shanika Grant? Do you like Shanika? Do you not? Have you ever heard of her? Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, turn the post notification bells on. Let me know if I left anything out of this video that you felt like should have been added down below. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, turn the post notification bells on. I will talk to y'all later on tonight. Hope you guys really enjoyed the video. And of course, I love the ones who love me big.